Hey, Mom, can you bring me my glasses? What's up, Gearhead? Chill out, Mom.
Oh, I gotta make you.
Yeah, and another cup.
Taking pictures.
All right, and another cup, please. And some water, would you? And some water. And a big glass of water, please.
Well, I have to wait. I haven't started my second shift to the kitchen yet.
How are you doing, man? Welcome in, buddy. So apparently, I don't know if I figured it out, but I added invite guests on here. So I'm not sure if anybody knows how to come in the chat. I don't know. Figured I'd try that out. What's up, 28? Yesterday I was talking about guitar licks, and how that if you actually learn a guitar lick, guitar trick, you can learn it. You could essentially learn several chords. Because if you learn like a G lick, you can learn it in C and F and all your other chords. And I recommend that too. If somebody learns a guitar lick like that, go ahead and make sure you can play the same notes, the same lick in like a C chord. An F. So essentially, I mean, right there, you've learned one lick. Well, it's actually three different guitar licks. It's applicable across the board. That's going to help you out. Not every lick is going to transfer the same over. The notes may be a little different, but a lot of them, the simpler ones, you can figure them out with your ear. Something like that, you know. It's going to be really helpful. I think people don't pay attention to the simplicity. They want to learn very intricate stuff. There's time for that, but simple. Build on that. What's up, 420? Welcome in, man. Got to hang loose. Somebody just did that to me on the road, actually. Drive my mom around. Somebody did the sign, hang loose sign. Like, do they know you? I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. decided to come outside right here. It's really nice. Remind me, which one of you folks on here right now? There's 7 of you all. Which one of you are guitar players? Actually, I think Gearhead, you're a guitar player, right? If I remember correct. I am Tyler's a guitar player. You play acoustic, flat pick and stuff? Rock? What are you all into? It's hard to keep up sometimes. Sure, same stuff. Okay, yeah, you play the same stuff. Not a problem. You're fine, man.
I don't have a
Oh,
table.
that's fine. Nice one. Okay.
Here's your coffee. Do you want to bring him his little table out here? The coffee table. The little one.
Thank you.
She's bringing the little table out. What? It's too hot. How could it be so hard? A simple little task like that. Go get that. Kitty. Anyway, now move it over.
So I'm gonna sit here.
Oh, Kitty. Let me see her. We don't want to get her. Don't drop the coffee on her. It's all right. Baby, get over here. I don't want to go under the garbage.
Cat's out. Cat's
Sorry.
running around. I was working on some cross picking last night. Someone asked, how many different ways is there to cross pick? Essentially, like 2 ways are the main. The only cross picking that I've ever learned. I don't know how else you could possibly cross pick, but there's the first way I learned how to cross pick was that 2 down 1 up method. That's that George Shuffler style. George Shuffler was a guitar player out of the 40s and 50s, 60s, that era. He played with the Stanley Brothers, and what was happening at the time was he was without a banjo. I don't know if they had hired one yet, or I believe what happened was the banjo player left, and their sound was kind of empty and dull. And so they missed that sound of a banjo player, and they they had to figure it out, and they couldn't find one or hire one at the time. They weren't making much money at them days, playing on the road and whatnot, bluegrass music especially. And George Shuffler decided to come up with a style that would kind of mimic a banjo, and he came up with the 2 down 1 up. That's what he called it, 2 down 1 up. Essentially, you're picking 2 strings down, and then you pick on the 3rd string, you're coming on up. on up. And it's like a sweep picking. If anybody knows like metal music.
You gotta give me some lessons on the guitar.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we gotta get some lessons going on. Yeah, for sure, buddy. Yeah. Um. Yeah, yeah. Two down, one up, right there. So it's like a sweep pick, like in metal when you can't really do it that great on acoustic, but you're dragging the pick down. It's called a sweep because it's like a broom. You're sweeping through it, and that's really what you're doing on a two down, one up. But you're only doing it for two strings, so it's not you're picking it. It's not you're picking two down like this. No, it's like you're dragging it, and then you're coming up on the third one, and the wrist does not need to move at all because you're not picking these. The wrist can be perfectly straight and all elbow movement. Sometimes there's down strokes like that, but when you get into the actual picking, it's two down, one up. The idea there. Two down, one up. When he did Worried Man Blues, he played a little lead on that, and that was the first time I learned how to cross pick. Was learning Worried Man Blues. It was on the Pete Seeger show. I don't know how old everyone is in here, but there was a show. I think it was set in the '60s, and basically Pete Seeger was a man who was sought out to interview all different types of music from all different kinds of genres, and he was just a music lover. You have him on a show, and these guests would bring their instruments and play. And Pete Seeger was a musician as well, and he hosted on there um, the Stanley Brothers, and they were pretty popular at that time. They were established, and they played Worried Man Blues on there, and I thought, wow, I never heard no guitar work like that. There's something different. And sure enough, he was playing that two down, one up style. He explained it after they played the song, and I was able to catch on to it a bit. It took that was a style that really took a lot of patience because your hand does not want to do that two down, one up. It's you got to go really slow with that. An inverted right. I played percussion in high school, and the down down up reminds me of a paradiddle, um, and that's the most comfortable way for me to cross pick. Okay, right on, man. That makes sense. Train that I ride is 16 coaches long. That's right. Yeah, you can go ahead and sing it. simple little lead there over a few chords, but at the time I was 14, 15. That was enough for me to practice for a couple weeks to get that down. Banjo Jimbo, what's up, Jimbo? Hey man, I like your short tutorials. Keep seeing them in the feed. Keep up the good work. Right on. Thank you for letting me know that. That's that helps me out. And apparently they're getting out there. So those are like my favorite way of method of teaching right now because it's short and sweet, and a lot of people don't have a lot of time and attention. So, but a lot of people can learn a guitar lick in 60 seconds or less. So, yeah, I think those are pretty valuable for especially beginners that don't want to take on a whole lesson or learn a whole song or anything like that. They just want to learn a lick. It's kind of what I teach as well. It's like learning a bunch of different guitar licks, especially in bluegrass music or guitar runs, if you will. It's all the same difference. Guitar runs more notes. The lick is usually shorter. But I'm just learning bluegrass guitar. I appreciate these live streams. Right on, man. I appreciate that. Everybody got the boom chuck style rhythm down? There's different types of rhythm. This is a very country style rhythm here. The Carter family did, or the Stanley brothers did something like this. Alternating the bass and then two down strokes. They had a lot of different styles of rhythm back then, and nowadays too. But there's a few different, there's a few main types of rhythm, and just that good old. I've always heard that called boom chuck rhythm. Some people have different terms for it, but that's the pretty much the main rhythm that most of these songs are going to be in. For beginners, and it's really good that they start alternating their bass when they're starting out. A couple runs, guitar runs, little bass runs to let other people know and yourself that you're switching chords. Can add some taste, some flavor to your rhythm. I like doing that right there for the C chord. Just walking up on the D string, open, and then 1, 2. So, and you can add that pinky in there and get that G every once in a while. But I'm just learning bluegrass guitar. I appreciate. Oh, I already read that again. Duh. Decaf coffee here. Everyone drink the coffee black. Yeah, I play that a bunch of different ways. But Doc Watson, I first learned it from him. The way he started out was on the second fret here, second. He did it like this, you see. Anyone into cross picking? Got to get. All right. See you later, Banjo. See you next time, man. Does Doc play it on 12 string? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. The version I learned it on, where Doc and Merle, he plays on that 12 string. My grandpa at the time, AC, had a great 12 string. It was one of the best sounding 12 strings. It was actually a Fender. It wasn't an expensive guitar. I'm gonna get me a 12 string one of these days. Don't mess with me like that, man. I actually, funny enough, I really did never learn that song, Stairway. I learned the beginning of it, I think, one time. Does everybody know about the new rule, though, in California at the Guitar Center? So there's actually a rule there now. If you violate it, it could have some consequences, especially being kicked out of the store indefinitely. There's a list of songs in Stairway, I think is the number one or second song. There's like a list of 10, no playing those songs in there, and they'll kick you out. This is true. Somebody posted that the other day. You can't play Stairway in there no more. It's not allowed because it's messing with the workers. Because you got to understand, they've been working there 10, 20 years, people that work there. And like I think the ad was saying it was causing work stress in the environment. No, I don't think it wasn't a myth. It was real, man. Pretty sure it was real. I think we talked about this the other day. I looked it up again, man. One of my buddies posted this. It's a nice day out here, though. You play "Bloom" by the Paper Kites. Bloom. I don't know. I haven't heard of that one. Bloom. We'll write that down. Bloom by the Paper Kites. It's going on the list. Yeah, let's see. I believe it can be. Imagine working there. Oh yeah. And every other customer coming in plays the same song. And not only that, but they don't play it right. It's the young person in junior high that's trying to come in there and put it together. He's trying to learn it there. No, me and my dad laughed. We went in there one time. One kid was playing, I think it was Stairway, and he hit way wrong notes. It was actually funny. People were laughing. You got to try. You got to practice somehow though. Everybody's gonna sound pretty goofy when they start out. Everyday Dirt by Doc Watson. No, that's gonna go on the list. Everyday Dirt. I've never even heard of that. I'm surprised. There's usually not a Doc Watson number that I haven't picked up, or at least heard of. I'm gonna learn Nashville Pickin'. I think that would be fun for y'all. Nashville Picking is a good one. That's a real nice, fast one. If I could learn it, I'll teach it. But I gotta learn it first. Blue Railroad Train is another one I really like. I have some of them blues runs in there. Grandfather's Clock. No, I don't know that one. My grandpa used to play it. These are gonna go on like a list of stuff that I'm gonna make a playlist, and I'm gonna get acquainted with some of these tunes, so I can do lesson tutorials on them and whatnot. Some of them I might just do a lick lesson, like intros and stuff. The Delmore Brothers really nice. Yeah, he also like see if you can spot this one. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, Jimmy Rogers. Chicago Blues, I think it was called. That was an old song, like the 1920s, I think, maybe 30. Mississippi. Yeah. What was that? Trainwreck 97? Grandpa used to play that one. No, Darling, You Can't Love But One. That's what yeah. I think that was literally the name of the tune. Yeah, New River Train. That's right. We got to do a lesson on that one. I never did a lesson on that New River Train. That would be a really good beginner one. we'll do a lesson on that, how Grandpa AC played that one. He did a little slide there on the B string with the letting the high E ring. That's a good one. Do you know Lulu Walls? No, I don't. Musician? Have you listened to the Doc and Dog album? Yes, I think so. Man, yes, is that the oh boy, is that the one from like the '90s with the purple cover? They're on stage. It's uh, the record. I believe I had that record. Yeah, I do believe I had that. That some of the mandolin solos on there are freaking awesome. So good that it makes you want to pick up another instrument. You know what I mean? You ever hear stuff like that where you're like, I want to put down the guitar, get the banjo, or get the fiddle. I thought about getting a fiddle at one point. Did you pick this up naturally? Do you have any exercises that you do? As far as exercises, I always teach guitar licks because you could take an exercise and just play a note, or you could, you know, you could take Black Mountain Rag, for instance, and take that little alternating picking section, and you can use that as an exercise. And then when you learn that as an exercise, you're going to learn how to alternate pick, but then you're also going to know how to play the hardest part in Black Mountain Rag. That's kind of my mindset. So you could do that as an exercise. We'll do a lesson on like exercises. Um, Ideally, I think that you should exercise what you're going to play. Yeah, a little section there with the B and the E. So that is, it starts on a downstroke and up. So down, up, down, up, down, up for forever. Play it forever. That will teach you how to alternate pick really good. You know, and then once you got that down, you can add the other notes there. You can figure them out. It's hard to play it slow. But pull off there. And that little C6, I believe it's called. C with the pinky added there on that G string. Here's that run. Billy Strings does it like this. That's how he does it. shifts up to the 3rd to 5. Somebody said the other day on a video, any way you can get this to Billy? I don't know. It'd be cool to meet him though. I know that Flat Picking Nation had him on his channel one time. That was pretty cool. I follow Flat Picking Nation. Go give him a follow, Flat Picking Nation. He's a really good player. He's been in this game a long time. Been teaching a long while. And I've seen his playing get incredibly better over the years. From when he started his channel years ago. Yeah, Flat Picking Nation on YouTube. I'm sure you guys already follow him anyway. I think he has like 20K subscribers. But yeah, as you've seen in the description, lessons. If you want lessons, I left my email in the description on the live. So flatpickingtunes@gmail. Hit me up if anybody is like a beginner on some one-on-one stuff or some group lessons. Haven't started these yet, but so I pretty much decided on the microphone I'm gonna get for the channel. It's a Audio Technica 2020. It's the USB version. It's a pretty good mic. It's a condenser mic. It's pretty tried and true. I don't know if anybody knows about audio stuff, but yeah, it's Audio Technica 2020. That's where that stop comes in, and then the guitar keeps playing, but the rhythm will, slow down. I like that little guitar run right there for Beaumont. I like some of the simplest stuff, that keeps like the harmony. Slide up there to the eighth if you want. See that there? And open. Starting from 5 to 8, and then open. And then back to the 5. Back to 3. And then you're going to shift down to your B string from 4 to 3. Pick that and then slide down. And then B on the first. That's a guitar lick right there. That's applicable for a lot of different tunes too. Doesn't have to just be Beaumont Rad. Any kind of guitar song in C. Church bells. They just built a massive church by where I live. Cross chicken. Flour. The original version, the Carter family, she did that claw hammer style. I don't know that style, but she played with just her fingers. It's kind of hard to cross pick at that speed. But that's good cross pick right there. Just a section there. Take a D chord anywhere on the neck, and down, up, down, down, up, down for the first. So you always start cross picking usually down, the downstroke, and everything after that is opposite, obviously. So if you start with a down, your next stroke is gonna be up. So the first time around, for the first three strings, be down, up, down, and since that right there is a downstroke, you're going to come on up with upstroke on the second time around. So first time around, you're going to play the D chord, down, up, down, and then it'll be up, down, up. So down, up, down, up, down, up, and then it goes back to down, up, down, down, up. So it's like A, B. One way around, it's down, up, down. The other time, it's up, down, up. Because you can't keep doing down, up, down. You have to start all over. You couldn't get the speed to do it that way. It's reset. See? So it's always down, up, down, up. See, sometimes Doc Watson, man, he be coming out on my fingers. I've been listening to so much flat picking, old Doc records and stuff that I hear a new lick. Let's see. I'm not even sure where that's from, or something like that. A lot of these guitar licks are not too complex. They just flow. They're fast and they. That Chet and Doc record was Chet Atkins and Doc record they did together was fantastic. I thought. East Tennessee Blues, another one. Need my rhythm player. I need my dad over here so we can play some of these tunes. That's another good thing to practice for alternating picking. Take a B and an E. So walk up. So I'm capable on a second. Go to your third, or your your third, fourth and fifth fret on the B, and then high E on the third there. And there's a lot of instances where you're going to be doing a little picking like that. See? Stuff like that. Anyone spot this one? Go out of tune there. Billy in the Low Ground. I call it Billy Strings in the Low Ground. I add that in there now. It's kind of funny. Learned that one a lot. I just slowed it down for y'all, but that's a pretty fast one. That is, I learned Doc play that with his son Merle on a record. It was one of the first songs I learned. Fiddle tunes, at least. It's been a minute since I actually played it. Do you pick up? Let's see. Oh dang! I missed all kinds of stuff. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Rough and Rowdy Ways. No, I'll add that to the list. Rough and Rowdy Ways. They Do Soldier's Joy. That's a good one. Too Sweet. Wildwood Flower. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I missed all the comments here. Thought it's supposed to like naturally pop up. Sure. Oh, I think what I did is I went back, and then when you do that, you kind of get stuck in. Keith Whitley and Ricky Skaggs do a great version. Yeah. Cannonball Rag. No, but Cannonball Rag by Merle Travis. That is awesome. Especially when he's on that live television show and he does it. That was so cool. It says Merle Travis on his guitar. We know who you are. He was so good, Doc Watson named his boy after him. That tells you something. Yeah. Like my Uncle Kenny, he was the only one in town with a yellow Ford Ranger pickup truck, lifted Ford Ranger yellow, and he decided he wanted to put Kenny on the side of it, have a custom work done on it. Kenny said, "Uncle Kenny, you're the only one in this little town with a lifted yellow Ford Ranger. They know who it is." Kenny Roy Clark, he does a smoking version of the 12th Street Rag. I haven't learned 12th Street Rag. I don't know if I've heard that one, but I'll listen to that as well. One of the ones that I grew up really liking was the Roy Acuff song, "The Cannonball Rag." I really liked that. Grandpa played that one. I used to mess around with that. What's this one here? I always liked that one. That was a good one. Riptide, Flower Riptide by Vance Joyce. I never even heard that artist. Bluegrass? Country? Gotta check that out. Riptide.
Here, I need the other cup.
Sweet. More decaffeinated
But
coffee crystals.
that was it.
Decaffeinated coffee crystals.
That was no. This is from the jar. Sorry to tell you, those aren't real
Oh,
coffee
yeah, no,
crystals.
no,
No,
decaf,
it's
no,
not the last
decaf.
envelope. It's in a real.
I'm
Baby,
trying to
come
party
here.
right now.
You're trying to what?
Little Omi, Wise by Doc. No, I don't know that one. I gotta
Baby.
check that out. That's 2 Doc Watson songs I never heard. I used to know Tom Dooley. I'll learn it again. I'll learn some of this stuff. It won't take me too long to kind of. It's in there somewhere. Working on Cripple Creek the other day. Let's see. Those little double stops there. Got a little screw. Let's see, right? Right on. Perfect. Old Joe Clark. Songs of Moonlight Waltz. I've heard that before. There's a lot for me to learn on here. I love Bill Monroe too. My favorite song that Bill Monroe did was "I Hear a Voice Calling." It must be our Lord. That's a good one. I don't know how you can get so high in that. He had an interesting voice, but yeah, he was from Kentucky, I believe. Have you all seen that interview, that documentary style video about Bill Monroe? It's really cool. He's like walking in his old hometown. It's like the woods, basically. There's like a shack out there, and he talked about his mom and dad and everything, and his family, how he grew up. Really cool. I love stuff like that. Same with Doc Watson. I love those documentaries about these people. Johnny Cash had one on TV there. That was really good. A lot of these musicians, you find out, were musicians out of necessity. They didn't have any money, and they would just go play on the street and stuff, and then eventually it would pan out. But They were struggling a long time. A lot of them before they ever got a break. It wasn't like it is today with social media or anything like that. They had to travel. They had to play on the streets, do whatever. A lot of them would go out and play on the street for some change. What would you give in exchange for your soul? That's a great one. Yeah, nothing is the answer. My dad used to play that one. I don't know it. I'm not sure. Not sure what key play it is. I learned that. That's a cool one.
They have guitar lessons in church.
Ah,
They do.
do they?
They do.
Man, that'd be sweet, huh?
They
I
should-
go teach over at the church.
No, no, you can go in and enjoy it with the group. You know?
Really?
It's
I know that.
nice, man.
Yeah, I would do that. Take my
Yeah,
guitar over to church.
I know something like that. You should Google it on your phone.
Yeah.
Lessons for guitar in church.
Wow.
I think they do, man. I'm pretty sure last time, last year, I think they were doing a class for whoever wants to join.
Yeah.
And it's a group.
I'd like to go take some lessons.
That would be
sweet.
nice, man.
That'd be nice, man. Yeah, I got another guitar, bro. If you ever want to jam out here.
What?
I got another guitar if you want to jam.
Oh, I have mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right on,
You
dude.
want one?
Yeah, what do you want to learn, dude?
Yeah, I want to just little by little, you know,
Yeah.
just the basic.
Get some chords, huh?
The basic, yeah.
That's a G chord.
like, all of them are just, what is the difference on, but most of all the guitar ones, the electric ones are different, right?
Yeah. So this is an acoustic guitar. They're a little louder. You don't plug them in, obviously.
You
But,
can plug that one in too.
so acoustics are really easy to learn on. But yeah, if you want an electric guitar, you gotta have an amp and everything like
Yeah,
that.
you gotta accept. No, it's just a basic guitar.
Yeah. This is cool for just learning on. Just learn a few chords. I'll show you a few chords and stuff like that. Then you can kind of learn how to strum them.
Relax, sing something yourself.
Definitely, man. I want to learn how to sing.
Even when you go to a place, I'm always, it should be some of the simple songs. Where you can just learn a simple song.
Definitely.
Simple song.
And a lot of those church songs, those old hymns, they're very easy. You know. Uncle Pin, I don't know that one. Yeah, that's it, right? Tennessee Flat Top Box. I forget what key that's in though. I don't think I'm playing it in the right key. My dad used to play that one. Pretty awesome, man. Dad can play that. Favorite oldest flat picking song? Oh, that had to be Salt Creek, I think. For anybody that doesn't know, a lot of these bluegrass songs, they're basically fiddle tunes. They were really originally written on fiddles and whatnot. And a lot of these songs are 300 years old, and they were brought back here from from settlers like from Ireland and stuff. A lot of this country music is really derived from hillbilly music, which came from a lot of it like Ireland and stuff like that. How about the Crawdad song? Ooh, I was learning that one time. I gotta learn that one again. Crawdad song. I'm gonna work on that tonight, maybe. Yeah. No, I haven't heard that. I've seen the name of that song. Does Doc play that? Who plays that? And then they added the Hawaiian steel guitar. Let's do it. Let's do it. Clarence, Ashley, and Doc do it. Okay. Clarence, Ashley can pick. Tennessee Stud is a banger. Yeah, that's a good one too. A lot of good tunes here. The idea is like teaching people a bunch of these guitar licks and these techniques. They'll be able to play all these tunes. Another essential technique is something called the double stop. There's different ways to play it. It's essentially your index and your middle finger Comes in all the time. You're going to need to do that technique. There's different ways to slide into it or whatever. Right there. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna bounce. I think I'm gonna get on out here, eat some dinner. They're cooking chicken, so might have some of that. But I might hop on back here a little bit later tonight. I don't know what time it is, but no, I can't yodel. I'll start off singing first. All right. I'd like to learn though. That's pretty awesome. I know Billy Strings can yodel pretty good. I can yodel with my guitar. How is it so light where you are? Oh, light just came on too when you said that. The house light. California. It's not too late right now. Have a good evening, guys. Yeah, yeah. Oh yes, happy Easter, everyone. But yeah, like I said, I might get back on here a little later. I just want to eat first, and then I'll tune back in probably. All right, guys. See you in a bit.